Introduction: what Minecraft is and what Minecraft tiers are. Minecraft is a sandbox game where players are dropped into a randomly generated world made entirely of blocks. There are no strict rules telling you how to play. You can build, explore, fight, or just mess around. Some build massive cities, and others play only with friends on servers. Minecraft works because it gives players freedom. Over time, that freedom creates a competitive side of the game. Events, tournaments, and server began to form where players competed in a different game modes like player versus player, movement challenges, and team-based games. This is where competitive Minecraft comes from. As a competitive Minecraft grew, people wanted a way to measure skill. That's how Minecraft tiers were created. Minecraft tiers are community-made ranking systems that place players into levels based on how strong people think they are, instead of traditional ranks. Many systems use labels like low tier 5, low tier 4, low tier 3, low tier 2, and low tier 1. Low tier 1 players are considered the strongest and most consistent, while low tier 5 players are usually newer or less experienced. In theory, Minecraft tiers exist to help viewers understand events and how organizes balance teams. They are not official, they are not built into the game. They are opinions made by the community. The problem is that over time, MC tiers stopped being treated like opinions. They became labels that follow players everywhere. Performances are judged through tiers, improvement is questioned, and mistakes are magnified. Chapter 1: what low tier rankings are supposed to be, and why that's a lie now. Low tier rankings, low tier 5, low tier 4, low tier 3, low tier 2, and low tier 1 were supposed to be simple, a rough way to describe skill in competitive Minecraft events. Not exact, not perfect, just a guideline. Low tier 1 meant top level, consistent performers. Low tier 5 meant newer or less competitive players. Somewhere along the way, that idea completely broke. Instead of being used to explain performance, low tier rankings turned into identity tags. Once you're placed into a tier, everything you do gets filtered through it. You don't play Minecraft anymore. You represent a label, and the community treats those labels like facts carved into stone. Not opinions, not discussion points, facts. That's where Minecraft tiers, or aka MC tiers, were stopped being useful and started becoming dangerous for how the game is played and discussed. Chapter 2: why the community is obsessed with low tier rankings. Let's not pretend people don't love low tier rankings. They create endless content. Tier debates never die. Every event fuels arguments. Every clip becomes proof. Low tier rankings turn Minecraft into drama fuel, and people eat that up. For competitive players, moving from low tier 4 to low tier 3 or low tier 3 to low tier 2 feels rewarding. It feels like progress you can't point at. For viewers, it makes the game easier to digest. Low tier 1 good, low tier 5 bad. Simple. But here's the problem: simplicity replaced nuance. Once people latch onto low tier rankings, context disappears. Teammates don't matter. RNG doesn't matter. Game mode differences don't matter. Only the tier matters. And that mindset leads directly into witch hunts. Chapter 3: Pressure, Expectations, and the Tier Trap. If you're low tier 1, you are never allowed to have bad event. Not one. You underperform, sorry. You're falling off. You lose a fight, you're overrated. You don't carry hard enough, you don't deserve low tier 1 anymore. So low tier 1 players stopped experimenting. They stopped playing risky. They stopped trying to fun stuff. They play safe, boring, optimal Minecraft. Not because it's fun, but because it protects their rank. If you're a low tier 3 or low tier 4, is the opposite problem. You're not expected to do well. If you pop off, it's luck or bad opponents. If you fail, it's expected. If you're trapped under a glass ceiling the community doesn't want you to break. Low tier rankings don't just measure performance, they decide how performances are interpreted, and that leads perfectly into controversy. Chapter 4: The Marlow cheating controversy and how tiers made it worse. The cheating accusations around Marlow didn't exist in a vacuum. Whether you believe them or not isn't the event, even the point. What matters is how fast the community reacted and why. The moment accusations surfaced, people didn't wait for context, proof, or discussion. They went straight to low tier logic. Of course they cheated. Look at their tier. They were never really low tier 1. This explains why they performed so well. Low tier rankings became retroactive justification. Instead of analyzing evidence, gameplay, or circumstances, people rewrote Marlowe's entire history through low tier labels. Performances that were once praised suddenly became suspicious. Skill turned into inflation, improvement turned into cheating. This is where low tier systems become genuinely harmful. When tiers exist, controversy isn't handled carefully, it's weaponized. Low tier rankings give people a shortcut to judgment. No nuance, no patience, just conclusions. Even if accusations turn out false, the damage sticks. Because once your name is tied to a tier narrative, the community never fully lets it go. Low tier rankings don't just rank players, they decide who the community is willing to believe. Chapter 5: Why low tier rankings will keep causing this unless they change. Minecraft is chaotic, that's why it's fun. Different events rewards different skills. PvP monsters can struggle in movement games. Team players can outshine mechanical players. RNG, lag, teammates, and even confidence change everything. Low tier rankings pretend all of that averages out neatly. It doesn't. And when controversy hits, cheating accusations, rule breaks, drama, low tier rankings turn discussion into dog pilling. They encourage people to think in labels instead of situations. A better way to talk about skill isn't what low tier are they. It's about did they do well here? What went wrong? What's changed? Until the community treats low tier rankings as loose, temporary opinions, they'll keep doing damage. They'll keep adding pressure. They'll keep killing creativity. And they'll keep turning Minecraft drama into something way uglier than it needs to be. Okay, final thoughts. Low tier rankings are neutral anymore. Low tier 5 to low tier 1 was supposed to help people understand Minecraft. Now it controls how players are judged, how controversy spreads, and how fun is prioritized. The Marlow situation showed that cruelly. Tiers don't just describe skill, they shape narratives. Minecraft doesn't need chats. It needs room for mistakes. It needs room for growth. It needs room for doubt and discussion. Because once a game about creativity becomes obsessed with rankings and labels, it stops being a sandbox and starts being a courtroom. And Minecraft was never meant to be that. Okay, now, since I'm done with reading my script, I'm glad that you guys watched this video and thank you for watching. Consider subscribing and see you all in next video, I guess, which is about my fake unstable